How's it going? Tonight I'm having a radish sandwich, radish and butter sandwich. I got the butter right here. I got the radishes right here. Plates right there. I got a knife if you need to use it. And just pull yourself up a chair and join me. So tonight, yeah, like I said, I'm having a radish sandwich with butter. I know this sounds weird, especially to you younger people. This is something my mama used to make when I was a kid. Back then, I thought it was weird too. But as I've gotten older, I actually like it. So yeah, I have some thinly sliced radishes. Radish, real thin. And just butter your bread on both sides, and then you just layer really thin slices of radish onto your bread, like so. Trust me, this really is good. Normally I don't like radishes that well because they got a bit of a spicy bite to them. I like them in certain dishes, but like raw by themselves, no. But this way, it's something about them being thinned, really thinned. I cannot talk tonight. Sliced really thin. And then placed on with butter on both sides of the bread. It's like it tones down that bite. It's really good. I used to think my mom was so strange. I guess you can say it's kind of a poor man's sandwich. Back when I was a kid, oftentimes we didn't have a lot of money for a lot of things. So, got creative. We used to have radish and butter sandwiches, onion and mayonnaise sandwiches, lettuce and mayonnaise sandwiches, tomato and mayonnaise sandwiches, cheese and mayonnaise sandwiches, things like that. You don't have a lot of money. You do with what you got. I don't personally have money right now because of having health conditions. But we have plenty of food in the house. But this just brings back memories. So, anyway, so I got a radish sandwich. I'm having a Pepsi. Go with it. It's the Pepsi with the real sugar. I don't drink much soda anymore, but I think I like this kind better than I do the kind that's got the artificial crap in it. So, and especially after talking to my doctor yesterday and today, I need to cut down on the sugar and the sodium and all that kind of stuff. Still haven't figured out why I am extremely exhausted all the time. But at least since we started going to this new doctor, oh my god, I love this new clinic and this new doctor. They actually sit down and talk to you like a human being. This doctor and this nurse, is mostly the doctor, talked to us for like an hour and a half. And before that, the nurse talked to us for, I'd say at least a half hour. I've never had that happen before, ever. At our clinic that we went to before we moved here with my parents, we'd have to wait like an hour or more to just get in to see the doctor. And then once we got into the actual doctor room, the nurse would be in with us just for a few minutes, and then the doctor would come in and not even hardly really talk to us, just sit there and fiddle on his computer, what medications he wanted us to take and all this kind of stuff, and I don't know, just a totally different atmosphere. Whereas this one, I've only been there twice so far. Well, technically 3 times because I went to talk to a dietitian yesterday, so definitely like 3 times. And oh my God, this is how a doctor's office should be. I've been so deprived. I know it sounds weird to say that, but I have. This doctor actually sat down and literally talked to me for like an hour and a half at least about everything that I need to talk about of my health conditions. I have high cholesterol, come find out, extremely high how do you say that word? Triglycerides? Yeah, I have to say it slow so I can get it out. And all that kind of stuff. But he actually sat down and explained things in English. He actually even, along with my medications, gave suggestions of herbal supplements if I chose to take them. Gave me paperwork on suggestions of things to eat healthier, which I won't have to work on that. One thing I might have to, I won't need to cut it out, but cut back on is my Highlands chocolate milk. It's like I told them I can actually go through a half gallon within literally a day. I love stuff. The dietitian's like, how do you drink so much in a day? So I explained to her, because of when I was working and stressed from work, and my husband being diabetic and having health conditions also, and disabled, a lot of people, they have health, or not health food, what do you call it? Comfort food. The Highlands chocolate milk is my comfort drink. So, they said I can still have it, I need to cut back on it. Like, really? Instead of drinking 8 glasses of it a day, drink 1. I got ready to go to the doctor's office yesterday, and, well, the reason I called my doctor's office was because my blood pressure was like 209 over something. And right before we left the house to go to talk to the dietitian, I checked my blood pressure again. It was 213 over 127. That was scary. But it was so cool that I called yesterday and explained what was going on. And they had me set up an appointment to see the doctor today. Whereas where we previously had lived, if I called the clinic there and explained the same thing, it literally would have I wouldn't have been able to get in to see the doctor for a month or 2 because they were so filled up. So, I like this. Anyway, I'm rambling. Oh my goodness, let's get to eating. Oh my God. Sorry. It's been a hectic couple days for me. Hectic and stressful. Speaking of stress, oh my God. I had the worst nightmare today. After I got back from the doctor's office, I took a nap. Violent. Oh my God. Worse than any. I don't watch horror movies or anything like that because I have enough horror movies up in my head. I don't need all the extra. This nightmare was so violent. Bodies were being chopped in half because of a car accident. Blood splattering everywhere. In my dream, I seen a person be decapitated. And then, because of debris from the car accident, that man's head was split in half. I woke up almost puking. Horrible. It's like, where the hell did this come from? I don't watch any horror movies. me get a bite. Mm. Whereas last night I had a funny dream. I dreamed a little chihuahua was trying to chew my leg off. It's like I go from one extreme to the other in my dreams. Although I will admit the little chihuahua was cute. But yeah. Do any of you guys have strange or horrific dreams like that? Am I the only one? Oh, hope you're alright with... I switched up where I sit. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. I'm trying to find a where I can have a little bit better lighting, but the background's not the... It's a little bit cluttered. Want to try that tray? There you go. My light's shining a little bit too bright right there. So yeah, I don't know what to make of that one dream. It's so good. That's what I need to do sometime. I need to fill like a little bit of a glass of this versus the regular, like the 2-liter Pepsi you can get. See if there's a taste difference. But yeah, my mom, I thought she was so strange when I was a kid and she fixed this. Kind of funny how your taste buds change as you get older. So yeah, these aren't even spicy at all to me. These are just yummy. It's like, I don't know if it's because it's on the bread and the butter being on both sides that helps mellow it out, and of course it being sliced thin. But so like if I had that bite had just a little bit of a kick to it, a little bit spicy. Not as bad as some I've had in the past, like, wow. Speaking of radishes, it's kind of cool. My dad, I guess he actually planted, can't talk tonight, I'm tired, planted some radishes and some other stuff. Potatoes, I think? I'm not sure. But I know at least radishes. So at least those are coming up. I'll have plenty of radishes to do my sandwiches with. Oh, it's very crunchy too. I'm not sure if you can hear that part or not, but can you hear that? Might just be burping. Sorry. Excuse me. So yeah, on the way home from the doctor's office today, I love my husband. There's a little turtle that was crossing the road. He's actually on the, get ready to be right on the other side. He was actually almost completely across and hadn't made it, had managed to get across without getting hit, smushed. He knows that I seen the turtle and he offered to stop for me in case I wanted to get out and help it get across the road, rescue it. He knows that I'm an animal lover. So, but the little turtle, it was already across the road, so I just let it go about its little merry way. But he was so cute. About the size of a baseball. And I think it was one of those little, it wasn't a snapper, it looked more like almost like a tortoise. It had the little rounded shell, like so, versus like snapping turtles have more of a flat-ish shell. I miss my snapping turtle, Houdini. My husband, he brought her home, I think he was on the way home from work one night, and somebody clipped her just a little bit and hurt her leg, and she was a baby, so he brought her home, and we had her for like a couple years, but she got where she was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. She was actually literally, by the time when I gave her away, she was literally about the size of this plate. Not even joking. Her name was Houdini because she lived up to her name. She escaped from that fish tank that we had her in. She was ornery. The only thing I do not miss about having a snapping turtle is, oh my goodness, poop machines. That and the snapping. She was pretty good though. I guess because I hand raised her and hand fed her. There's a couple times she accidentally snipped. Interruptions from my hubby this time. Instead of Dad. Anyway, so yeah, she was a little poop machine. Oh, she did actually accidentally get my finger a couple of times. Stuck my finger when feeding her. I think it's because I don't think she could see real good up close. I put the nightcrawler worm in with her, and it was like she couldn't see up close very well. She'd get me a couple times. I actually, at one point, had some tongs that were just like these, and started feeding her with the tongs. To save my fingers. So that, I chose to use the rubber kind, because that way, if she chomped down on the rubber, how is it? I guess you could say I was worried about her mouth if I used metal tongs and she chomped down on it. I didn't want to hurt her. I knew she wasn't, I don't think she was meaning to hurt me. She just, it's their nature to snap. So, but yeah, I miss her. Took her to a friend's pond, and as far as I know, she's still happy as could be. I think I hated to get rid of her though, but my husband was having more and more health issues, and I was trying to juggle taking care of him and everything else, and I couldn't keep up with keeping her tank clean all the time. Oh my God, she's messy. We actually had made a pool for her, an outside pool, so she could have some outside time too. We took 2 kiddie pools and turned one upside down, cut a hole around it. My husband bolted the upside down one onto the other kiddie pool to make a pool that she couldn't get out of, an escape-proof pool. That way she'd go out, I could take her outside and she could have some outside time. I try to take care of my, I was gonna say fur babies, but she's not, wasn't a fur baby. My animal babies the best I can. I'm rambling tonight, aren't I? Sorry. Worse than usual. It's so good. And seriously, I know it sounds weird, but it is good. And if it's veggie, I would think it'd be good for you. As long as you don't use too much butter. Because it doesn't really take that much butter. Seems like there's some other weird things that we made when I was younger too, that I can't remember what they were at the moment. Well, weird to today's standards, I should say. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I definitely don't want to have any more nightmares like I had on that one. I have those every once in a while, but that's usually I don't remember them. This one's like, oh my god, why did I remember that one? Why did that one, couldn't that one just kind of go into my subconscious and go bye-bye? That was so vivid. I swear that was probably worse than any horror movie I've ever watched. It was like actually being there. Speaking of dreams, I think it's funny, my husband, I don't remember doing this until just recently. He started talking in his sleep, and he stopped talking to me, and I actually ask him, talk back to him, and he'll answer back. So this morning he turns to me and says, "Is that a box of candy?" I go, "Huh?" He goes, "Is that a box of candy?" I go, "Yeah." "You want some?" He goes, "Yeah." I rolled over and went back to sleep. No, actually, I think he was actually still asleep when he said it. He didn't even remember saying it. Several times lately, I've actually had little mini conversations with him. That's probably the weirdest and funniest one, though. It's like, "Is that a box of candy?" "Yeah." What about you guys? Do you talk in your sleep? I guess I do lately too. Although I don't think he has a conversation with me like I've been having with him. yesterday when my blood pressure was like extremely high. 213. Well, between 209 at one point, and then later 213 over whatever. The second was 127. I think the first was 209 over 111 or something like that. Somewhere around there. Outrageous numbers. That's all I know. I don't know if it was because my blood pressure was so high or what, but I was like an emotional wreck. My chest felt tight. I think I was actually, even my head yesterday and the other day, my head had hurt over here on the side. Between all that, I don't know if that was actually a sign of being close to a stroke or not, but the fact that my numbers were so high, I think I was actually on the verge of a stroke. Scary. My mama just had one 2 years ago. And she was telling me that that's what she had experienced, was a pain over here on the left side of her head also, just before it happened. I don't know if that actually has anything to do with it. I'm not medically trained or nothing. I'm just, it was weird. So, scary. So good. So yeah, if you guys not tried this before, don't knock it till you try it. You can just make a half a sandwich just to try it. Get you a slice of bread, cut it in half, butter it on both sides, and just put a little bit of radish on it. Give it a try at least. It's really good. But enough of my rambling for tonight. So like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Don't forget to wash your dish. And I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, for one thing, for you guys to follow me for a little while, let me know if this is a better setup or not. I don't know. I'm working on getting, I need to talk to my husband about it a little bit, see if he can help me with it in a couple weeks, once I get my tax return back. See about making a portable backdrop. Excuse me. Hold that thought. There we go. Thank you. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm gonna see if he can help me. Hang on, I got another one brewing. Maybe not. It's in limbo. I'm gonna have him see if he can help me make a portable backdrop once I get my tax return, so that maybe I can have a better backdrop and where my lighting will work better with that backdrop. It just money pending right now. So there's something else I was gonna say. Oh, my catfish situation. I'll give you an update on that soon. Not tonight, but soon. Some stuff has happened, and I'll let you know later. Okay, I'm gonna scoot. I'm rambling again. Night night, guys.